there, you're watching the weekly edition of Your Trades on ET Now. This is Priyanka Uppal along with me, Snehi. Snehi, this week was more of a recovery play, especially the kind of, the confidence booster we got after BJP win. Back-to-back two negative series, what we have seen on Nifty. Though banks did not do that bad in this whole week, but then the broad range, if you see for Nifty whole week, was very tight range. We've seen, if you sum it up for the whole week, it was a lackluster as well as a sideways trade, what you'll call it, if you sum it up the 5 days. 250 points in total for Nifty. Bank Nifty did saw a 600 point of range, but banks were the real stellar move came in from banks, especially the PSU side of the bank. Standout gainers, if you talk about today, was of course some of the pharma names: Bharti Airtel, ICICI Bank, Reliance, DBs, and a couple of mid-cap and small-cap names, especially from the pharma names. But then overall, if you talk about the entire week, the big gainers were from PSU Bank, Energy Pack, media counters gaining in. And of course, Adani stocks, let's talk about that. How can one forget the back-to-back, the confidence booster that is coming in from, firstly from the GQG, then Abu Dhabi-based IHC, and now the Japanese bank, who've backed in banks like Mizuho, Sumitomo, talking on maintaining support for the Adani stocks. That's what we saw, the stocks rallying this whole week, in fact recovering this whole week and giving up in fact positive gains only this week. Pharma stocks were trading in deep green in color this week, especially stocks like Peramil Pharma. Other than that, what we saw on Divi's Lab, of course, on the back of the City note today. So more or less, I think it was a sideways move. We saw recovery, gains were offset. It was majorly the globally driven, and then we are back to, I think, where we started from, more or less, on Nifty.
Absolutely, Priyanka. Last Friday I said this, I'm going to say it again, all's well that ends. You know what happens? It just so happens to be that every week we're seeing some volatility when it comes to the markets, and Friday turns out to be good. This week it's been a good day for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tuesday, Thursday has been lackluster, but well, nonetheless, it's been a 1%, almost a 1% jump coming in on Nifty on a week-to-date basis. But let's take a look at some other top news of the week. NSE has introduced F&O contracts for 45 new stocks. They've also revised the price band of a lot of stocks to 10%, so that was the big news. Then you have HDFC Bank that was in focus because the market cap has surpassed 14 lakh crore, so that one was quite a buzz in trade over the course of the week. Then stocks like Zomato, Honasa, M&M, Z Entertainment, Ola were in focus. Zomato on the back of the QIP and the Jeffries note. Honasa on the back of that, their stock touching a 10% upper circuit just yesterday. You had M&M on the back of a new launch, multiple new launches rather, and Ola also on the back of their new launches. Z Entertainment on the back of the news flow that they have not re-elected or reappointed rather Puneet Goenka on the board again. Government has given nod to the guarantee waiver for telecom players, so the likes of Bharti Airtel, Vodafone were in focus and quite a buzz. And well, auto sales numbers is just around the corner now. It's that time of the new month where we talk about auto sales, and let's see what to expect from these numbers this time around. But rather than that, let's keep the discussion going about what the week shaped up to be, and for that we have Rajesh Palvia, Head Technical and Derivative Research at Axis Securities, joining us, along with Ashi Anand, founder and CEO of IME Capital. Gentlemen, thanks so much for taking the time out and joining us at ET Now. Rajesh, I'm going to come to you first. Alternate day of gains and alternate day of losses is what we've seen over the course of the week. Tell us, which of the two do you think is a one-off? Do you think the gains that we've seen are just a lucky one-off that we've seen, and the consolidation that we've been seeing for quite some time now, do you think more to that rally is left? Does the consolidation have more legs, or do you believe that now it's all going to be good for the markets and the bad days are behind us and now only positive moves coming in?
Good afternoon, Snake. Good afternoon, everyone. So, looking at the recovery last couple of days, again, it's a very first day for the December series, and the rollover was on the slightly higher side, but series on series, it's a negative close. So, short build-up was there in the data for Nifty. But looking at the recovery, the kind of recovery which we have witnessed in the very first day of series, I think if we able to hold out 24,000 level for next couple of trading session, I think yes, there could be furthermore buying action we can see in the market, and possible Nifty may attempt to cross or to negotiate with the earlier resistance area of 24,350 to 24,400. That's the challenging level as of now for the Nifty. If at all Nifty crosses 24,400, then yes, confidence will back on the street, and then again fresh buying action